Comes the Hulk.
Hulk angry! Hulk, sit down. We're going to talk about anger management. Hi, I am Tim Underwood with Counseling Services here at Coastal Carolina University, and I just want to take a few minutes to talk to you about anger management. I hear it a lot today, about how we need to learn how to better control our emotions, and anger being one of them. But first off, I'd like to talk about what is anger. Well, anger basically, it's an emotion that we carry as humans, and it's often seen as a bad emotion because we normally just see the results of it. But actually, anger is a good emotion. It has several purposes. One of those purposes is to let us know internally, when we feel like we've been done wrong. It lets us know what we like and what we don't like. So that's a very important function of anger. A second function of anger is you let other people know what you like and don't like. So what it does, in effect, or what it should do in a healthy manner, is that anger should allow us to set a very healthy boundary with ourselves as far as what we allow ourselves to do, and to set a boundary with other people as far as what we allow them to do to us. And in just being able to explain that to people, will give them a better sense of who we are as people, and hopefully they will treat us well and kind. However, like any emotion, anger can go awry, and it can become very erratic, and it can cause a lot of problems. So at that point, we have a good emotion that's gone bad because our level of anger no longer matches the situation that we're getting angry about. But there's a little three-step process that I'd like to encourage everyone to take part in when dealing with your anger, or when dealing with frustrations, or if you're just perturbed about anything. And there's three steps. It's real simple because they all begin with the letter R. And the first one is relate. Okay? And when I say relate, that means you need to relate your anger. In other words, we need to communicate the things that make us angry. Too often, we take our anger, we bottle it up because we don't want to offend anybody, we don't like confrontation, and we just push it down and push it down and push it down. And much like a volcano, the pressure gets so great that sometimes the littlest things start to set us off. And that's when you have the person who just explodes emotionally. So by letting the anger out, by relating it, by talking to people and saying something simple like, I don't really appreciate what you did, or hey, what you said really hurt me, or I don't like that. By just simply communicating these things, we're letting the pressure off as we go, so it doesn't build up and explode on us. So the first step, relate. The second step, after you've communicated and after you've related it to someone, you have to release it. You have to learn to let it go. And oftentimes when it comes to anger, letting it go comes in the form of forgiveness. And being able to forgive what someone else has done to you, even forgive what you feel like you maybe have done to yourself. If you feel like you've been wronged, or there's some sort of injustice has been done, there'll come a time when each one of us really needs to consider about laying it down and then walking on and letting the past be the past. And as I said previously, forgiving those that have hurt us. Third step is to remove. Okay, and this is the final step if necessary. This is a if necessary step. And what I mean by remove is if I have certain people in my life, or even my own actions, that consistently cause anger, and I'm really having difficulty relating it, I'm having difficulty releasing it, then I need to remove myself from the situation. Meaning, if I'm in a relationship with friends, or even sometimes family, and I don't see a way for me to get over this while I'm still a part of their lives, or they're still a part of my life, then I have to really consider walking away physically, meaning cutting people out of my life cutting the things out of my life that are causing the frustration, that are causing the anger, because the anger is so great that I'm just really unable to forgive, to let go. I can't talk about it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I hope this helps, and stay cool.